But to them, it was like the first time that they were playing a
as
visual
well.
novel that
Yeah.
was also like kind of mind trippy. And I'm like, you guys clearly haven't played Sayonara because that
No,
was.
no. Hey. What? My heart. Hey everybody, it's me, Failed Attempt Moist Critical here. As you all could tell, I've been enjoying a lot of visual novels because it's so much fun. That's insane! That is crazy! I've been enjoying all Japanese games or scary horror games and more shit. I've always did and I'll always do, but I wasn't ready for Saya. I wasn't ready for this. Warning, there will be mentions of extreme violence, grapes, and gore, cannibalism, and it's really some intense. Oh, and spoilers. I actually liked the story. The story is actually... It's funny saying I love the story, even though the warning I just said. With all that just out of the way, the story has a good plot and it's fun. The story starts with a character called Fuminari Sakisaka. My boy is locked in, not gonna lie. Fuminari is a medical student who went through a horrible car crash that killed his whole family except him. He managed to survive due to a surgery that saved his life, but it came with a cost on how he sees life now. Because of the car crash, he has now excessive brain damage that now caused him to see the world in gory, bloody, and weird noises. Even his friends, he sees them as this gory, weird noise people. Oh, and please keep this in mind, his friends don't know he has it. After the surgery was conducted and found out that he has to get used to this new life, he meets Saya. I didn't notice her until my room. What's weird about Saya that he actually sees her as a normal human that has a voice that sounds normal and is okay. And basically that's how the story starts. And from that, it gets absolutely horrible. What's absolutely great about the game, that it shows both sides, the real world side and Fumi's side. In the real world, everybody is living normally. It's happy ever after. But what is sad is Fumi's side. Fumi's side can't see all that. He sees a dark sky, bloodied floors, gore all around, and the only thing that he sees as normal is Saya. And we get to know to his three friends. First we have Koji, his best friend from a long time ago, and we have Yo, Fumi's girlfriend, or girlfriend with huge quotation marks, and Omi, Koji's girlfriend. We have the doctor. She is the best doctor there is. She is absolutely amazing. Everybody loves her. Me too. Basically, she's not a psychiatrist or something, and she's only just taking care of Fumi to help him go through what he's going through. She knows that he sees life that way, and she's trying to help him. And the doctor is trying to build trust and being friends and like, let's go. Fumi asks a weird question. He's asking about a guy called Dr. Ogai. When that question is asked, it's weird. She felt like caught or she's shocked, but she avoided the question and time passed and then he left. Keep in mind, I absolutely forgot most of the story because it's been a long time and I am so glad I forgot. Thank you God. Fumi went back home to meet Saya. He's absolutely excited. She's the only human that he actually can see, and we get a scene. Chill, dude. Why are you so good too? Hey yo! I was not excited about that. So the very next day, Yoa goes talking to Fuminari just to talk because you're my boyfriend. So let's talk, dude. What's wrong? Just hear me out. And basically Fumi just says, F you, we're not even close. You are disgusting. You piece of shit. I'm out. And apparently Omi and Koji saw that from afar. And Omi, oof. Heebie-jeebies. So Koji goes to Yoa, taking care of, and Omi said, I'm gonna go to Fumi, I'm gonna teach him a lesson. But Omi goes to Fumi's house. Oh, I'm gonna beat his ass. Why you say that? He's not there, by the way. After she gets in, she sees the grass is just uncut, the place smells weird, and everything's just horrible. When she gets in, she gets a whiff of this beautiful aroma. So when Omi is just looking around, sees this absolutely beautiful place, she feels something on her leg, and it's absolutely disgusting. And I think she was being attacked by tentacles and some weird ass gooey and she looks up and just
That's what good pussy sounds like.
Fumi comes back. He's, the tiring day. Absolutely horrible. And he sees this gushing thing just on the floor. And by the way, Fumi saw Saya eating it. When Fumi saw that and he was like weirded out, he was like, you know what? Give me a taste. I want to see what this all about. She was like, nah, you're not gonna like it. It's just shut up. Give me that. Takes a bite. That shit. And I bite into it with my back teeth. A succulent juice fills my mouth. Combined with a sharp, strong fragrance, it's unlike anything I've ever tasted. How did you make this? What did you use? He doesn't know that's Omi. He doesn't know that Sai is eating Omi. He doesn't know he's eating Omi. So, God, we just get an understanding of their relationship. Absolutely, Fumi loves Sai because she sees a normal human in her. But in the real world, and from what we could understand, that Saya is the monster, the same monsters that Fumi sees, but in the real world. And apparently Saya's goal is to find Dr. Ogai, who is her father, and that's why Fumi is asking about Dr. Ogai to the doctor, because the same hospital that he was in, it's the same hospital Saya is in. We got another scene before where Fumi actually met one of the neighbors and they talked, and basically the neighbors just tell him, cut your it looks horrible, the smell is in our noses, we can't eat well because of that. And from the neighbors we see this happy family. The dad is an artist, the mom works, the daughter is going to school, everything's happy and dandy. And a day later we just have the same process, but this time the daughter and the mother is going shopping or going to do something, and they'll be back and the father is gonna be cooking. And the father, he is absolutely like this OCD meticulous guy. He just feels and knows everything is just right. There's no air, there's nothing. He sets everything just right, and he just this once he feels this air just whiffing into him, this horrible smell, and he's like weirded out, like he knows that shouldn't be happening. So he goes checking if there's anybody in the house, and that's when Saya attacks him. Saya went to his house and not killed him. She just attacked him, absolutely After he went to sleep, Saya did some surgical things, and now the father sees life the same Fumi sees it. The father is absolutely horrified. He is disgusted. He doesn't know what is happening, and he is absolutely scared. So we hear this noise of a person calling out, saying, "We are home." And when he hears that, it's a horrible growly noise. So he takes the closest stick he has and jumps it. The monster screams at this Take pierces its chest, punches through to the other side. It falls back, writhing in agony. He absolutely keeps stabbing, killing it, and the other monster is screaming, what is happening? Why are you doing this? And after the first monster is dead, he goes in and kills the other one. And I think all of us know what is happening. The father is killing his family. He gets out of the house and Sai is talking to him. He looks back, he sees her, this young girl, and he sees an actual human. He takes advantage. She tries to run away. She goes into the house. He runs right behind her, and it happens. He gets back and he hears Sai screaming. He's like, what is happening? He goes in. Oof. And he takes the stick and kapla! Absolutely destroys his head. I'm sorry if I'm like pushing it away. I'm just traumatized. After some time passed, Koji and Yoha visit the doctor, Fumi's doctor, asking some questions and find out how Fumi sees the world. So they start working with the doctor, and they told her about Omi, and she's gone because she went to Fumi's house and never came back. So they get some questions in, they get each other's numbers, and they contact each other. Fumi found a picture of an old captain, Dr. Ogai's old captain. He doesn't drive, so he goes to Koji. Koji says, okay, bad. So they have this long drive, and I'm pretty sure Koji asked about Omi, and he just says, no, she didn't come to my house. Koji thinks he's lying, but he doesn't know that Omi actually. And while both of these guys were out to the old cabin, we see Yoha. Yoha is trying to be strong, just this strong-willed girl, because I can't stand like this. I need to be brave and So she goes to Fumi's house and trying to investigate and talk to Fumi. Like, why? Where is Omi? And when she's there, with a sudden flash of clarity, Yo presses the most frequently used speed dial button on the phone in her tightly clenched fist. The phone dials Omi's number. It only takes a second for the signal to reach the nearest relay station, and then Saya attacks her, doesn't kill her. And for everybody that actually played or watched Saya no Yuta, we know what Saya did. Saya took advantage of Yoa, broke her mind, and absolutely and basically now Yoa is a pet. They get to the cabin, everything's good, let's go. They look around, they just didn't find anything, absolutely nothing. And Koji found this well, he's looking down. What's the down there? There's nothing. Of course, I think everybody expected it. As Fuminori pushes him back over the edge, he can only flail his arms faintly against the air. I absolutely didn't see that coming. A well, and the guy I don't like, he is perfect and managed to get back home and sees he's present, and they do it, 3 of them. Time passing, and Koji's, oh, I'm cold, it's been a long time since I ate, oh, I'm gonna die. Ryoko saves Koji, and she didn't actually pull a rope and he comes up on the rope. No. She falls down with him. She goes down there. It's like, yo. She has her lantern. She looks around. Is like, oh, that's why I couldn't find it. She pushes it, and bam, a new door opens. Which is, it's insane to me how Koji wasn't so bored that he looks around, just feels everything. They go through the door, they go in, they find Dr. Ogai. They find another door that leads inside the old cabin, and they get all of the information they need. And from that we understand the story from Saya. Who is Saya? No, honestly, I skipped most of it because it's such a long dialogue. I was not interested. And there we have the ending fight. By the way, they don't know about Ryoko, the doctor. So they set up this plan and get in the call and blah 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 and everything, and they meet at the place. They go in, Koji sees Fumi, and Fumi sees Koji, and they get this intense fight. It's like slash, woo, wow, and they just cut each other up. And with that, Saya comes in, grabs Koji with her weird tentacle oogie body. While grabbing him, Fumi comes in with the axe. And here where Ryoko comes in, it's like, pow, get the pow. She everybody up. Just before Saya was gonna die, Fumi comes in with the axe and bam, in Ryoko. We get this, like, her whole body till here is like cut. She should have died instantly, but though some unimaginable force of will, Ryoko clings to life for a few seconds more. Running through the blood-stained lips, she raises her shotgun to the front but to the side. Beyond the barrel of her shotgun, wearing the 77-degree Kelvin mist like a white cloak of death, is the weakly wriggly Saya. From her screams vanishes into the roar of the shotgun. Destruction is absolute. The impact of shotgun pellets accelerates the half of Saya's body that fell prey to the liquid nitrogen. And after that, Fumi dies, Saya dies, Ryoko dies, of course. Koji survived, and that's the ending. But hey, it's not the only ending. We're gonna talk more. The other ending is just basically Koji also dying, and I think Fumi survives, and Saya, I don't remember it, and I don't want to remember. And we have the ending that you get very early on the game, which Saya actually tells Fumi that, do you want to see the world normally? And immediately I said yes. And after some time, Fumi actually sees the world right, the real world. He sees everything. And that's after the neighbor's death. He gets charged with the neighbor's death, with Omi's death, and he's not set in jail. He's actually in an insane asylum. And when he was inside the insane asylum alone, Saya actually comes in, but not inside, behind the door. Saya doesn't want to show herself because she doesn't want Fumi to see the monster that he used to actually see. So they talk to to each other through the phone, telling each other they love each other, and Fumi telling her that I hope you find Dr. O guy and everything. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's absolutely like somewhat heartbreaking, and it's an actually like good ending that she gets. And basically that's Saya no Uta for you. So I hope you guys like this video. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, because it'll help me get in the recommended and push my channel to the algorithm. It's absolutely nice talking to the camera than my normal character. I like this more, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. God, I need a sponsor.